Look, it's 23rd MAB and we home, man. Let's cook. Hey, man, look, so today, no, I said so today, we got us some more drama on YouTube, man. Charleston White is trying to get one of my favorite podcasts canceled, man. Look, he went on Club 520 with Jeff Teague and them, and he went up there talking wild, as always. I'm actually surprised they would let him on that platform, so I cannot blame Charleston White. If you've been watching him for years, you know how he get down already. You know what you're going to get. And, hey, you know you're going to get Charleston. That man has zero filter, and he going to speak his mind. But besides that, let's get straight into it. I guess he said a few things that has been going crazy. And so, Chicks Move, we can go ahead and break this down. Like button, sub button. Let's get straight into it. Let's go.
World-class troll Charleston White stopped by the 520 podcast with Jeff Teague, where he, of course, said things that rub people the wrong way. Even as the pod tries to get him to stop because they want to one day do a collaboration with the WNBA, Charleston White can't let it go.
That's over.
He proceeds to agree with Shaq that women may have to be wearing less to get more views for the WNBA. And of course, that will lead to some backlash on Twitter. What's up, y'all? Is your man Talkless World reporting for the Chicks Move channel?
Now, I don't think they should be wearing less, but I do think they should lower the rim to like 9 or 8.5 feet. You feel me? Like, that way they can be able to dunk a little bit more. And I know they can take offense to that, but y'all basketball is smaller. Like, the actual ball itself is smaller for a reason. Make the court smaller. You feel me? It just makes sense. Like, y'all be able to get more dunks. It'd be more entertaining. I like imagine somebody getting dunked on, getting like a smooth posterizer. That should be fire. You know what I mean? But I don't got time to be seeing like a lot of them built like linebackers, and I don't want to see nobody that's built like a linebacker in the thong. Respectfully, that's just the truth.
We got to talk about this. Out of all of the former NBA players, Jeff Teague's 520 podcast is probably the funniest one. But while sitting with Charleston White, he made some jokes that made people on Twitter a little uncomfortable. Take a listen.
About it, like regardless of that conversation, because I think it's stupid between the better players.
I think Angela Reese want to sell pussy. Yeah, I think Angela Reese really don't want to play basketball. I think she want to sell pussy.
Nah,
she's trying to look, Chuck.
She come out too sexual.
Dub, no, I ain't gonna let you do that one.
You ain't.
She's trying to. I'm trying to have us at the WNBA All-Star.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that's your take.
Hey, now BA don't never defend the WNBA, so for him to do this, I love this. I think she's just trying to make sure she don't look like a dude. Like she's trying to keep it like she's trying to brand outside of basketball. Yeah, like I'm a woman. I like men.
She tapping into that whole side. She tapping into that whole side of it.
No, she not. Yeah. It's so many. It's a WNBA player look like me and you. So she's trying to make it like,
more girly.
Yeah,
she's trying to make it more like you can still be attracted to it. You ain't got to be left-handed to play the W basically.
Look, this is the truth though, and I feel like what Angela Reese is doing is setting herself up for after the WNBA, right? Because as y'all know, the WNBA players don't get paid as much as the male players, like at all. But there's a reason why. Because before this season, the WNBA has been in the negative for years. Like they have not made any profit. Like they don't get no support from their fans or nothing until this season. Until Caitlin Clark came and Angela Reese came, and then they started selling out arenas, and that's because of Caitlin Clark, mainly Caitlin Clark. Let's be real. And Angela Reese as well, but those two have came and brought some new life into the WNBA. But she's also setting herself up with the podcast and what she got going on with modeling, and it's true when it comes to like female basketball players, they get kind of put into this masculine box, and it's unfair if you're not that way. You can be cute and hoop, you know what I'm saying? There's some cute ones out there, and ain't too many, but it's a handful of cute ones that like legit come off as feminine. And I feel like what Angela Reese is doing is like, hey, nigga, I'm a girl. Like, hey, don't play with me. Like, I'm a girl. I put that shit on. I wear heels. I like makeup. I'm girly as shit, but I do hoop on the side. So I respect what she doing, but Charleston White, man, I can't even be mad at Charleston. I'm mad at whoever thought of the idea of letting Charleston White on your platform, expecting y'all not to get canceled from saying some shit. That's Charleston White. Do y'all not know who that is? Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's a Charleston White and the big hand on the FIFA right there. Woo, she's trying to switch the narrative, bro.
I'll take that, D.
And they dress it like this.
I'll take that.
And then Charleston White would talk about how he agrees with Shaq, referring to when Shaq went to Angel Reese's podcast and talked about the best way to get the ratings is for the women to wear shorter shorts or even play in their underwear.
But I still think she need to do OnlyFans, like Shaq said. She need to dunk in her panties. Shaq told her she needed to go dunk in her panties. I'm with Shaq.
Didn't say that. He was out of
Shaq definitely said that was weird for that.
Y'all, stop.
I'm with you, Shaq. I'm with you. Some lace panties. Not no boy shorts. I'm with you, Shaq.
Charleston said, not the boy shorts?
Nah, dunk in some panties with no bra on. Watch what them numbers do. That's how you sell tickets.
Nah, we don't need that. That's why we got Caitlyn. Caitlyn keeping it cool.
Caitlyn definitely making it
You know
cool.
what I mean? It's girls that look like Caitlyn that are straight. She's trying to say, hey, I have a man. You know what I mean? Push that narrative.
Yeah, y'all call it. That's
Angel Reese is trying to push some sex appeal to the WNBA. Like, we
They
ain't all
still
dressing
sucking when they on the road. Yeah, most of them hoes sucking on the road.
What much?
He said most of them hoes are sucking dick on the road. Bro, yeah. That's Charleston White, bro. That's Charleston White. This was a bad business move for Club 520. And I rock with them. I watch them almost daily. This is a terrible decision by them. It's a terrible decision. But it's gonna be hard to bounce back from it, especially from the female viewership. They're probably gonna be upset about this, right? Because Charleston White, the way he's talking is a little disrespectful. And but you expect it, right? If you've done your research, you know who Charleston White is. Why would you allow him on this platform knowing that y'all are trying to reach certain heights? Like, y'all want to go ahead and host the WNBA All-Star games and do these type of events. Now you're burning bridges by allowing him on your platform. And so I can't blame Charleston at all for this. I blame whoever the fuck came up with this terrible idea. It's horrible. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But yeah, you get what you pay for. Y'all want to go viral? Here you go.
Vast majority of them are for sure.
Yeah, nigga, they putting pressure on the ones that ain't.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact. Unspoken about things.
They probably suck till your heart catch on fire. Who wouldn't want their head smoking? Yeah, man, I'll make my woman quit the NBA. Shit, man.
You know what's funny? I thought about Home Alone when his hair was on fire.
It's a lot of jellyfish in the WNBA.
Excuse me? Jellyfish. What else happened this year, man? Do not let this Shout out to the WNBA, man. All-Star game coming soon. We trying to tap in. We need it back. It's in that,
y'all
too.
not
We
getting
got to pull
that.
back up the W All-Star game, man.
You can go sit down and talk to him about
Man,
that.
I ain't finna watch no hoes play no basketball.
Come on. Oh, we gotta go.
I ain't finna watch no hoes play no basketball.
It's
This ain't got nothing to do with the podcast. They can't dunk. Yeah, can't none of them jump from the
They
middle.
are dunking now, though. It's a couple of them.
you.
You gotta watch it, bro. You gotta tap in.
It's
like
you
two
go
hours.
Juju Watkins.
Man, we need an OnlyFans WNBA game. Yeah, then I tune in, but I ain't finna watch them long leg women run up and down the court.
Long leg women.
And since they talk about wanting to collab with the WNBA, people on Twitter think this may not be the best way to go about it.
Not gonna happen.
As someone would say, having an ignorant sexist on and then actually dropping the episode and then wanting to collab with the W is crazy work.
It's bad.
And then current WNBA player Mackenzie Forbes would say, just seen that Jeff Teague clip. Bro, what the F are we actually doing? Just the most sexist, misogynist stuff you've ever heard. Unedited and said with all the confidence in the world, knowing it will go unchecked. Take these dudes' mics away, man. And Shaq, you are not innocent either. That idea that just because someone says something on a podcast, people should take their mics away becomes a common thread within the critiques. It's not just, I disagree and I'm never gonna watch that show. It becomes, I disagree, and because I don't like how I feel, based off the words that you said, you should lose your sponsors. You shouldn't be allowed to make videos and put it publicly on YouTube.
Yeah.
And people would even try to get them blackballed from talking to other WNBA players. Someone would say, Jeff Teague is a whole clown for this. I hope no player in the W goes on his pod or works with him. League better not even entertain his ass.
Stupid.
Someone else will say, who are Jeff Teague and the Club 520 podcast sponsors? There's no way these corporate sponsors can see Charleston White talk so nasty about the top stars in the WNBA and allow their partnership to continue. And then if that wasn't enough, this comment will go even further, saying, the way these men on podcasts discuss Angel Reese is our culture. It is slanderous and defamatory. No good reason to discuss her the way that Teague bastard let Charleston White discuss her. Men like this probably have SA or harassment past that hasn't come to light. That's one heck of a takeaway from a clip where a guest says something on your podcast. But what do you think about the situation? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, Chicks moved did a phenomenal job, by the way. With this, like I said, terrible business decision by Club 520. I don't know who's in charge of finding the guests and allowing them on the platform, but I'm assuming that they did some sort of research, right? And if you've done that research, you would know that Charleston White does not give zero fucks. Terrible decision to allow him on your platform, nigga. If you care about your platform and you care about trying to grow that platform, why would you allow Charleston White of all people to go up there and shoot that bitch up, bruh? Do y'all not know who Charleston White is, bruh? He does not care. And so when I saw that Charleston White was on there, I said, bro, what? I was intrigued, obviously, and I know it's gonna do his number. It's probably gonna be the highest viewed interview in a very long time, and they do numbers. But Charleston White bring the numbers because they know he's unfiltered and he gonna speak his mind at all times. But yeah, I really hope that they learn from this and they have to make smarter decisions. And I understand they want to be the super cool podcast that allow different things to happen, but you also got to find that fine line between professionalism and trying to be cool to impress whoever you want to impress, right? So I hope they learn from this, man. If you want to keep growing, you gotta move smarter. Like button, sub button, stay locked in for more reactions. I'm gonna see you boys soon. Kingston, Majesty. Hey.